Good morning, everyone. Are my eyes looking at the right place? Yeah, they are. So this is my third video, and the moment I choose to start it is quite spontaneous. I've just returned from the gym. Yes, I went to a gym. I'm at a place right now for maybe 5 or 6 more days, where I have a fully equipped gym. So I'm going to use it to the most I can. And then I will use the ground, I will use gravity. I will use the following days just to get in the mood, get in the rhythm. I'm sat on the ground right now. On the ground. I thought the grass would be wet, but it's dry. I'm in front of a passing street, but it's quite early in the morning when cars start to be overwhelmingly loud. I will stop this video. So yesterday I was trying to think of the topic of today's video, and then I remembered many times yesterday that, well, tomorrow didn't exist yet, and that I would choose the topic of this video on the spot. I really want to talk about all the depressions I went through. How did I survive? How did it all ended in an hypomanic episode? I became the best version of myself, full of confidence, and I would simply jump out of depression. Last one was pretty different. It lasted a good 5.5 years. It is not by my grace that I survived it. But I won't be speaking of depression today. I will speak of the matter at hand. So I have produced 2 videos so far, and this morning the first thing that I did was look at my phone and see there were comments on my first 2 videos. And while answering them, I noticed that it was such a good feeling. I've detected that I am attached to positive feedback still. I thought that was in the past. No, I didn't really think that. I knew. I know myself. I've written for hundreds upon hundreds of hours about all of my shortcomings, perceived shortcomings. It is so pleasant to keep learning about myself, even after learning so much about myself with all that writing I did. It's like I'm looking at a white page. When I was young, it was filled with black spots. And I wanted to erase all those black spots so that my sheet would be white. And now, with all the work, all chemical work I've done, it's mostly white. There are some black spots, black holes here and there, tiny ones. Recently, life, as I understand it, thought funny to point me to a corner of the sheet where there was a huge black ink spot. I've grown immensely looking at that one and practicing the new way I wanted to act in those situations. And many people tell me that I should let myself be at peace, stop worrying about continuously evolving, transmuting old habits into healthy ones. But thing is, those black spots, those tiny little black holes in my sheet, if I let them be, they will suck all the light around them, just like a cosmic black hole. So the tiniest of shortcomings, deficiencies, is going to affect all areas and domains of my life. It's going to prevent me from being who I want to be, doing what I want to do. Like right now, I'm taking responsibility. Those past few weeks, I've been quite focused on harnessing the responsibility of my dream of financial autonomy, and many other attributes like the want to please others, the disdain of displeasing others, of pushing people away, that manifested. That was an obstacle, and I've grown already tremendously in this aspect. Originally, the black spot on my sheet was wow, half the sheet easily. Now it's tiny black holes. I need to focus on them. I want to focus on them so that my sheet becomes white. When my sheet's white, I'm truly free to be myself. So here I am. Yesterday I wanted to speak of my depression. Now I'm just speaking that I've witnessed another resurgence of being attached to positive feedback, which is alright. I thank you very much for the empowerment, for the boost to my personal esteem. I was about to say it is not needed. Well, if I get it, it is needed. If I feel the way I do. What I'm doing right now, videos, knowing that my English is not, well, my English is quite good today. Yeah. Well, doing this project, it's a new thing for me. So it will bring new challenges, new thoughts. I will observe from a new perspective. Old habits that manifested in other areas of life will now show the peak of their nose through that project. So I will grow in the same aspects that I did, but in new situations. That is quite exciting. And I'm growing fast. Thing is about consciousness, the more I am conscious and the more I am conscious. How to explain it? The more I am aware of the way that I act, that I think, that I speak, the more that I am attentive to the way my thoughts, my mind manifests outside of me. So I can now easily identify and spot everything that I want to correct, alter, transmute. But that's all theory. Faith without action is a dead faith. Knowledge without action, knowledge of self, knowledge of others, of life. Without action, it's like a book gathering molds on the bottom shelf of that word that I can't find. Yeah. And these past few months, I've been in motion. All those books I've read. Right now, I'm putting all the theory into practice, and my growth has took an exponential turn. The more I'm conscious, the more I'm getting conscious. The more I act, the more I act. Acting isn't the right word in English, is it? The more I'm in motion, the more the need to be in motion comes to be. I believe this is about the right time that I end that video. So many topics I want to speak about. I will come around with depression. This is a very important part of my life. I've survived all those depressions. I have grown from them. I have learned about myself from them. The last one, I've survived it. I survived it. So now I understood that it is my responsibility to grasp my dreams. I am responsible of my wellness. So I shall stay in motion. I am no teacher, for teachers teach and correct others. I am the ever-learning student, ever-evolving, ever seeing things around me that help me further my studies. Practice what I'm learning, and when the exam comes, I ace it. I'm quite happy to be who I am today. And as a student, I am allowed to share my class notes. Let this be a wonderful experiment for me to benefit myself first, and hopefully all of you. We'll see where it goes. I need a tripod. I want to move my hands when I speak. I'm going to get a tripod. Let a tripod comes to me. Is tripod the right pronunciation? What is the meaning of life? How do they craft the caramel chocolate bar? All right. It's a good thing that all of my intrusive thoughts right now are so joyous. But I noticed myself, yeah. The right time to end that video was about a minute ago, but I'm glad you get to observe me losing it. Sometimes I need to lose it to recover it. To find new ways to explore. Ooh, a butterfly. Oh, that looks pretty that way. Let's go. Oh, a fresh spring. Oh, wonderful. Life is wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Perfectly imperfect beings. You are as you are. Trial and error. Trials and best tries. Since there are no errors really. Since everything I do, everything I say and think programs my reality. Anyway, it's been a while now. I bid you all a wonderful, joyous, marvelous day. I can't find the stop button without looking at it. Where is the... Okay, there it is.